Welcome, everyone, to PH 4540. Now, I want you to know right from the start that this is so much more than just another course. This is really the beginning of your professional journey into the world of psychoeducational assessment.
So, this is the big question, isn't it? How do you actually go from being a student, learning all the theory, to becoming a trusted professional who can genuinely help kids and teenagers? Well, that transformation, that's exactly what this lab is designed to do.
I want you to think of this semester less like a class and more like a hands-on apprenticeship. It's been designed from the ground up to build not just your skills and your competence, but your confidence as a future practitioner.
So let's start with the most important question of all. Why? Why are we here? What are the absolute core skills you're going to develop, and why do they matter so much out in the real world?
By the time we're done, you will have mastered these 4 pillars of our profession. We're talking about being able to confidently administer a whole battery of assessments, write reports that are crystal clear and professional, pull together all kinds of different information, and, most importantly, do it all with the highest ethical standards.
All right, now for the fun part, the what. Every great professional needs a great toolkit, and believe me, yours is going to be filled with some of the most powerful and respected instruments in our entire field.
And I'm not just talking about tests or assignments here. I want you to think of these as highly specialized instruments, almost like superpowers. They give you the ability to ethically and accurately understand how a child's mind really works, to see their strengths, and to pinpoint exactly where they need our help.
First up, we've got a heavy hitter, the WISC-4. This is the absolute gold standard for understanding a child's cognitive profile. Mastering this test will give you such a deep and nuanced view of their intellectual world. It's a game changer.
Next, we're going to get our hands on the WET-5. This is where you really get to be a detective. It helps you pinpoint exactly how a child is doing academically. Is the struggle in reading, math, spelling? This is the tool that gives you the hard data to find out.
But of course, a child is so much more than just their academic scores. And that's where the VABS-3 comes in. This lets us look beyond schoolwork to assess those crucial, everyday life skills, things like communication and socializing. This is how we build the complete picture.
Okay, so we've covered the why and the what. Let's talk about the how, because the way this lab is structured is what makes it such a unique and honestly transformative experience.
Here's your mission. For the entire semester, you are going to focus on one single child between the ages of 6 and 16. You're going to follow them through this entire sequence, from that very first interview with the family all the way to the final integrated report.
And just so you know, this one-child focus is completely intentional. Why do we do it this way? Because it forces you to go beyond just looking at test scores in a vacuum. You learn how to connect the dots, to weave together interview data, your own observations, and test results into one single, coherent story. That's the skill that makes a report truly powerful.
Now, with all of these powerful new skills comes a really profound responsibility. So let's talk about our rules of engagement. Upholding our ethical code isn't just a side note. It is the absolute cornerstone of this course and, frankly, of your entire career.
And just how seriously do we take this? Well, let me put it this way. It's not a small part of your grade. Your commitment to ethical practice is a full 20% of your final mark. That's because trust and integrity are everything in what we do.
And just take a look at this grade distribution. This chart tells the whole story. Your success in this course is overwhelmingly based on your actual hands-on work. We're talking about the reports you write and, just as importantly, the professional and ethical way you conduct yourself from start to finish.
So what do we actually mean by ethical practices? Well, it's pretty much everything. It's how you treat the families with respect. It's being on time. It's how you handle and secure confidential test materials. And above all, it's that unwavering commitment to protecting your participants' privacy always.
All right, let's switch gears and talk about charting your success. I want to walk you through exactly how your progress is structured and how you'll be evaluated as we go through the semester. Now, we are not just going to throw you into the deep end with one giant project at the end. That's not how professionals work. Your workload is intentionally broken down piece by piece. This timeline shows you how we build up to that final report, with clear deadlines along the way, so you can focus on steady, quality progress. And here's something I have to be really clear about, because it ties directly back to ethics and competence. Attendance is critical. I'm not just saying that. According to APA guidelines, if you miss the lab where a new test is introduced, you are not considered competent to administer it. Period. It's a big deal, and it will directly impact your ability to complete your reports and, of course, your grade. And for those of you who work in pairs, we have a system for fairness and accountability built right in. The peer evaluation system makes sure your grade reflects your actual contribution. It's designed to reward hard work and make sure that everyone on the team is pulling their own weight. It's only fair.
Look, this course is going to be a challenge. There is absolutely no doubt about that. But it's so much more than that. It's your opportunity, your invitation really, to start your transformation into the competent, ethical, and skilled professional that you came here to be. So, the only question left is, are you ready?